Hey everyone, in this one we are going to host static website on Caddy server. Okay, so let's go ahead. To host a static website on Caddy server, we need a server first. So for me, I have already created this server on DigitalOcean. You can use any cloud provider's account. For me, I'm using DigitalOcean. So once the server is created, let's copy IP address from here. Then open the terminal. Me make it a little bit bigger. Type SSH root at IP address. Then yes, and let me type my password right here. Okay, so right now my password is there and I am already logged in the inside the server. Okay, so let me just clear the screen first. And remember, when you create a server, first thing we need to do is apt update. So let me run the apt update. If you are creating a server on let's say AWS, then you might need to add sudo in the beginning. Okay, so once that is done, next thing we need to do is apt upgrade, so that we can upgrade all the existing package to the latest version. And for this command also, if you are using AWS or something, you need to add the sudo in the beginning. Okay, for me upgrade is done, but for you it might possible that it will take a little bit longer. So once the upgrade is done, let's clear this screen. Then we need to do is curl dash and capital L small s, and then we need to add firefly.in slash Caddy. So this is the script to install the Caddy. Caddy doesn't come by default in the apt package manager, so that we can directly install. So we need to add this particular command, and once it is done, we need to hit enter, and that will install Caddy. So for Ubuntu users who are creating server on the AWS, it might be possible that you need to add sudo in the command on the right side. So let me show you where. So if I go here, you need to add sudo before the bash right here if you are using AWS server. Okay, so for rest of the people, everything will be the same as me. And if you are using any different OS such as CentOS or something like that, then you have different process. You need to for I think Fedora, Red Hat and CentOS, you need to write dnf install caddy. Okay, so this is how command goes: dnf install caddy. This is for Red Hat user and CentOS user and Fedora user. And I think, yeah, that's all. So once it is installed, so for we caddy is installed, so let's clear everything. So let me clear and type caddy dash -h. So if this is giving you output like this, that means the caddy is installed right there. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to create our website file. So let me go to /var www. So there should be one more w. So the directory is not there, so we will just go to /var cd/vars and do ls, and we will make dir called www right here. Okay, so inside www, it's up to you where you place your website file. For me, I will place on /var/www, and here we can create our website folder. So let's say I want to host my website, so I will create mkdir, and let's say web1. This is the website 1. So cd web1, and we will create here website file which is index.html. In your case, it can be anything. The whole static website files can be placed here. So let me add some context right here. So I'm doing nano index.html, and I'll add some content in this particular. Here I'm adding my sample HTML. You can add any basic HTML, and if you want to add this particular HTML, I will provide link in the description too. Let me hit Ctrl S, then Ctrl X to close the file, and if I do ls, as you can see, the file is there. And if I do cat and then index.html, you will see the content of the file. So let me show you the content. This is how it looks. Okay, so let me clear the screen again. Next thing we need to do is we need to create caddy configuration. So it's up to you where you want to create caddy configuration. For me, I will choose /etc/caddy. Okay, /etc/caddy. So let me do ls, and as you can see, the caddy file already exists there. Okay, so let me just open the current caddy file and let's see how it looks like. So it is saying on port 80 So this is how configuration looks actually. This is the port 80 where the Caddy will be listening. Then root of the website is set to /user/share/caddy, which is by default page. So let me see, do Control X and go back, and let me see service Caddy and status, I guess, and it is running. So let me just do one small test right here. I will just pull my website server IP address, go to the URL and let me paste, and as you can see, this is showing the Caddy's page right here on my IP address. Okay, so that means this is the default page of the Caddy. So we need to replace this page. So let's do again nano Caddy file, and we will replace this with our website files. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's add our path, which is var/www/web1. I think that's our path. So let me just copy path just to make sure. Then I will do Control S, then Control X. So I'll do ls and then this particular path. So yeah, our path is right. The index.html file is there. Okay, so we have changed the configuration. So let me just give a try here. So right now it is showing exact same page. So we need to restart the Caddy server. So for this you need to write the command called service caddy and restart. So that should restart the service. Once that is restarted, you can refresh on the URL, and as you can see, this is the static page we have set. So this is how you can host your I think a website with Caddy server. So this is how it goes. Okay, so right now as you can see, our website is showing on the IP address and it is not secure. It is using HTTP. So what about hosting on port 443 with SSL? So in that case, we need to first point our domain name to this particular IP address. So let's go ahead, let's copy the IP address. Let me go to my DNS providers account. So let me go to the Cloudflare. For me, I am using Cloudflare as a DNS. For you, you can use anything, right? So let me go to the DNS and let me add right here Caddy. So let me add the Caddy, then I add the IP address, and I will close this proxy option, because if I turn it on, then it will get automatically SSL of the Cloudflare, not the Caddy. So this time I'm going to show you with the Caddy, because it might be possible that you are using DNS from GoDaddy or something like that. Okay, so let me just click on the add. Where is my add option? Okay, so I have added this successfully, this particular record here. So right now if I copy this Caddy and go in the new tab, so caddy dot my domain is 1yt.in, this should give you something like this. Okay, so it is not secure, still not secure right here, but it is giving on the URL because we pointed our domain name or subdomain name to this particular IP address. Okay, so what is next? We need to open this particular Caddy file right here. So let me go to Caddy. We need to open this particular Caddy file right here. So right now, as you can see, I am inside /it/caddy, and if I do ls, there is a Caddy configuration file for me. Okay, so let me do nano again and let me open this particular configuration file. In this configuration file, as you can see, it is showing the listen on port 80. So for this, we need to add our domain name here. We need to remove that. Okay, so my domain name is caddy.1yt.in. In your case, it can be domain name. In my case, it is only the subdomain that I am using. And then we need to do restart the Caddy, and this time let's check the status. This time it is working. So if you want to check the configuration, let me show you again. This is the configuration I am using. First caddy.1yt.in, that's my domain name. Then there is a root, files, then file server, and that's it. Okay, this is how the configuration look. And let's go to the website right here, refresh it, still HTTP version. Oh, it is using HTTPS version this time. So this is HTTPS caddy1yt.in, and this time it is secure. Okay, so this is how you can host the website with Caddy with SSL. Okay, and the best part is you don't need to manually request the SSL. It Caddy will do it for you. So this is how it goes. That's why people use Caddy, because it comes with the SSL until and unless you configured with it. Okay, so yeah, that's all about the Caddy. In next video I think I will show you how to host WordPress website with Caddy.